So we got NF's new song. It's been a minute since we did an NF song or NF music video. It's also been, I think the last one we did was Chasing, I think it was called.
Yeah, with Michaela.
Yeah.
That one was so good.
Alright, so we got NF Clouds. He just dropped this.
111 minutes ago.
Let's get it. 111.
Eee.
Calmly feel myself evolving. Appalling, so much I'm not divulging. Been stalling, I think I hear applauding. They're calling. Mixtapes aren't my thing, but it's been awfully exhausting. Hanging on to songs as long as daunting, which caused me to have to make a call I thought was ballsy, resulting in what you see today. Proceed indulging, as always. The one-trick pony's here, so quit your sulking. Born efficient, got ambition, sort of vicious. Yep, that's me. Not artistic, unrealistic, chauvinistic. Not those things. Go the distance, so prolific, postal cryptic, move swiftly, unsubmissive, the king of mischief, the golden ticket, rare sight to see. I stay committed, embrace the rigid, I'm playful with it, yeah, basically. Too great to mimic, you hate your bitter, no favoritism, that's fine with me. Create the riddles, portrayed uncivil, unsafe a little. Oh yes indeed, it's plain and simple, I'm far from brittle, unbreakable. You following? I'm Bruce Willis in a train wreck. I'm like trading your car for a new jack. I'm like having a boss getting upset, cause you asked him for less on your paycheck. I'm like doing headstands with a broke neck. I'm like watching your kid take his first steps. I'm like saying Bill Gates couldn't pay rent cause it's too broke. Where am I going with this? Unbelievable. Yes, yes, inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable, but at times I can be stubborn, so if I have to, I will rock the boat. I don't tend to take the easy road. That's just not the way I like to roll. Shoot things probably unfeasible. I've done already 100-fold. 100-fold. It's probable that I might press the envelope. Ideas so astronomical. Sometimes I find them comical. Yeah, incomparable. Replay value phenomenal. Beat selection remarkable. Slowing me down impossible. I don't rock no rollies. I don't hang around no phonies. I don't really got no trophies. I don't know why God chose me. Got something in the cup, ain't codeine. Changed my style, they told me. Now they come around like, homie, man, y'all better back up slowly. Back up slowly? Who are you kidding? How could you doubt me? I've always delivered. Ripping the teeth out of the back of my mind.
I love how like these scenes transition. Like he starts off in the clouds, right? Where it's like, where I guess that would symbolize like he's made it. He's up there like in the clouds.
I thought of it as like it's his head. Like his head's in the clouds.
His head's in the clouds.
Yeah. And then like finally we're going through like his experiences through these houses.
I see. And then I like how like it transitions back to like from the clouds to like this old house. And then when he opens the refrigerator, he ends up in like the supermarket. And then I feel like he comes back to this burning house. Remember in his other videos that we reacted to, like there's that burnt house in the background where this is that house now, it's burning. Because he's very retrospective in that way.
Yeah, I love that what he's showing is that he's always an outcast. And in every line, it's him separating himself from like what everyone else does. And what really stood out to me was like the moments when he says like how everyone's like looking at him and something about like a one trick
pony.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's one dimensional.
Yeah.
Who are you kidding? How could you doubt me? I've always delivered. Ripping the teeth out of the back of my mouth. The closer you get to my wisdom. See, my initial thought was the way, but what can I say? I had to come visit. Check on you guys. You doing all right? You're yearly socked. Yeah, that's what I figured. They cover their heads up whenever I drop. Shake the whole industry, put them in shock. Come out the clouds like a meteor rock. Then land on the earth like ready or not. Ain't no one like me to cream me the crop. Don't even front, but they give me some props. I'll pick up your body and throw it a block. Okay, I admit it, that's over the top. Not there in the headlight looks. Every time I step my foot on the ground, I get mistook for a lame with no weight to his name. Ground just shook, let's not beat around the bush. Even my B-sides throw him off like how's he do it. Some say I'm a great influence, I don't know about that, but I did do the best I could. Hollywood, Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good, you think that you don't know me good. Hollywood, Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good, you think that you don't know me. I always advance, say how I fail, you know I stand. Wait.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like at that point, his head's in the clouds, and then always transitions from that to being grounded. Because like his head's in the clouds, now he's grounded again. I don't know, that's how I think about it.
Yeah, this scene specifically kind of shows like it's as if like everything is against him. So like the traffic's like going toward him, so it's as if like he's not moving with it, he's going against it, kind of like a salmon, and how they swim against stream.
They go against the grain.
Yeah.
Is what it represents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like with the salmon, they go against the pressure of the river.
Right.
Instead of just going
With
the
it.
easy way, which would be just going with the flow.
And like I think there's a line where he says that. Like he doesn't take the easy route or something like that.
Yeah.
That you don't know me. I always advance. Say how I fail, you know I stand. Raising the bar, I gotta expand. Top of the charts, I'm setting up camp. Pounding my stakes, I put on my tent. Shoot for the stars, they fall in my hand. Stick to my guns, I don't even flinch. Can push all you want, ain't moving an inch. I rarely miss, you know I'm relentless. Ain't got a choice, no way to prevent it. Just who I am, and I don't regret it. See what I want, then I go get it. Follow my gut, I'm happy I did it. Beat all the odds, I ain't got no limits. Can it be stopped? You paying attention? I ain't gotta say it. They know where my head is. They know where my head is.
Hey, he stopped traffic.
It's very interesting. Also, did you peep like the exit was 1A? I know that wasn't put there by accident. Like, so the exit, I'll rewind it like 5 seconds.
1A I saw.
So the exit's like 1A. So I wonder if that just represents like this is the first track, but like mind you, to like that 1A, that's like there's no cars on that lane, and that on that exit. I just wonder what that means. But yeah, it's a very interesting song, and I always love his videos because his videos there's so much to interpret when you watch his videos. So it's definitely something I would have to watch again. But yeah, I just think it's the transitions through his life where like his head's in the clouds and then like he's in this house by himself and then he opens up the fridge. He ends up in the supermarket where like everyone's kind of like judging him, but he's also like laughing at it. Like it doesn't really faze him. You know what I mean? So I think that represents like how he is with people that judge or criticize him. Yeah, good song. I love the beat. His beats are always dope.
Yeah, I love when he talks about like what everyone says about him and then his counter towards that.
Yeah. And like, yeah, he's one of the few artists that like kind of stayed with his persona, which I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a good or bad thing to stay with the same persona, but he's had, since I've been listening to his music and watching his videos, he's always had this like all black persona, more of the dark type of music. He has some lighter music, but a lot of it is just very dark and emotional. Because I think, like, I don't know, I could only assume that he's maybe naturally pessimistic or cynical. Maybe. Because that's what I think about. Like, that I have a mood for, like, NF's music. Anytime I'm, like, on that, like, dark mood.
I think he's a cardinal sign, so he's not that interchangeable.
Yeah.